Hello guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with some kind of somber news, I will say. I mean, we have gotten a new kind of preview of a lot of exotic changes that are going to be happening, of course, coming up to final shape. We'll get weapon changes sometime soon, I say, as well. But when it comes to armor changes, every single class is going to be getting hit, mainly because obviously prismatic sort of gear and subclass is changing up the meta a horrendous amount. I mean, it's going to be massively changing everything you know about freaking exotics and whatnot. So they have had to change a couple of armor pieces just to kind of, you know, match up with the meta and everything. But one of the biggest killers, and I will say it's the big killer, this has been one of my builds for PvE for so long. It's so much fun. And it's going to be the nerf to the old Sunbracer gauntlet. So warlocks, we're getting the double whammy. We got the well nerfed, which honestly I'm not too big. I don't really care about the well getting nerfed because, guys, I want to get off solar well in PvE, okay? I want to try something else. But the next kind of go-to build for me would have honestly been, because Sunshot is so much fun, Sunshot freaking Sunbracers. Honestly, the whole Sun build was really, really dope. But with today's kind of notes, Sunbracers are going to be getting a nerf. So basically at the moment, helium spirals, increased duration of solar grenades, and solar melee kills grant unlimited solar grenade energy for a brief time. Basically, it was unlimited, but you could only get about 5 grenades off. Now they are going to be nerfing it, and you can kind of see on the screen what they're going to be doing. But these are the changes that will happen. So reduce its increased grenade recharge rate to allow a max of 4 grenades instead of 5, which honestly isn't too big a deal. It's only 1 nade down. The biggest killer, though, is reduce the increased solar grenade duration from 4 seconds to 2. And the whole thing about Sunbracers for me, even since D1, was that the solar nades lasted so long. Obviously, it's probably going to be a little bit more because it's only an extra 2 seconds. But the big thing for me about Sunbracers is that their whole identity was that they lasted so freaking long. Obviously, unlimited grenades was really nice, but it was mainly the length that they lasted. That's what made them really nice. But yeah, when I seen this in the notes, this was a bit of a killer for me, as I said. It kind of takes away from the identity of them. I understand maybe reducing the grenades down to 4, but I will still say, yeah, Sunbracers, I ripped the build, boys. I know a lot of people love this build, and it's definitely going to be not as probably great when it comes to, of course, final shape. But that is one of the changes that will be coming, of course, during the final shape. But we're here today to showcase just how really strong this build is. It doesn't even take much. It's legit. Spec into some melee sort of mods and everything like that. Of course, use Sunbracers, Sunshot just for the extra solar. And you can profit so much. It's such a fun build. It's such a shame that it's going to be getting nerfed. But without further ado, let's go into PvE with the Sunbracers. Alrighty, we're going to go, of course, though, with the little Sunbrace build I could and everything. And this was the joy of the build. As I said, you get 1 kill, you can see, you can spam the grenades out so much. Obviously, you probably shouldn't throw them all kind of one area, but the whole point of this build is that you could definitely keep it going pretty damn freaking consistent. Like, you can see a couple of kills and everything with your grenades. You can definitely get your melees going back. And you can see I basically have my melee back again. And that was the beauty of it. It's legit so easy to kind of get this whole build kind of going. And it's such a shame the duration is going to be getting changed. So that was the main thing kind of for me when it came to this weapon. I mean, oh, I don't have anything for piercing. Yo, guys, anyone wanted to kill this thing for me, please? And thank you. But obviously, duration was the big thing for me. I mean, back in, of course, when this first came out in D1, freaking the duration was everything people kind of wanted to go for. That was the main thing people were kind of looking at. Now, that's going to change. You can kind of see as well that the durations, that's one thing, but the extra nade definitely makes a big difference when it comes to, like, just doing general damage and everything. Obviously, you don't need to have the extra grenade, so it's not like exactly ton of DPS potential, but it's mainly the duration that's got to be the biggest killer for me, because you can see how fun this build is. In environments like this where there's just so many enemies, it's just so nice to be able to do something like this. Just get 1 kill and just start spamming the grenades out. Like, I have a 4 Barons on with Demolitionist, so you can get your nades back quickly if you want. Orbs of Power, get me freaking melee energy, because you're kind of speccing into melee more so than grenades. Oh, it's just, this build has everything that's fun in PvE. It's such a shame it's getting somewhat nerfed. It's not going to be bad, but the extra few seconds definitely makes a massive difference to kind of ag there. But as I said, it's just the ease of use too. I mean, there's no freaking real gimmicks to this. I don't have to, you know, freaking solve a Rubik's Cube whilst also balancing on 1 freaking foot to get the whole thing kind of going. It's super simple. It's legit just a melee kill, which I can't get apparently. Oh, I got my melee back. That's so lucky. Well, obviously, in certain builds, that's what happens if you have, like, of course, good ability regen and everything going too. Spec into, of course, as I said, strength if you want to get your melees kind of going. It's just, it's such a fun freaking build. It's such a shame that it is going to be getting changed. I sort of understand why, maybe, because obviously it is definitely a very powerful sort of build for kind of easy use, and it's very ability spammy. on, and yo, we'll get this now. Give me the kills, and we got some bracers. Now we got the proper stuff on, though. You'll see the even more carnage. Obviously, with the artifact on, with the warlocks and everything, obviously some bracers are only on the warlock, so I can always say, yeah, everyone will have this if they have some bracers. But yeah, with the artifact, you of course get a way more kind of purchase for your kind of abilities as well. Got to see the extra little kind of bolts kind of going everywhere too. Now, see, freaking no enemy spawned. So I need to get my abilities kind of back and everything. But as I said, if you have the right build or pickups and everything, like you'll see, I'll get it back now in a sec. And that's what I was saying. The build is super simple. There's not much to it. It's a couple of freaking mods and everything, and you just have the grenades for days. Get those 5 grenades going. As I said, the nerf will reduce that to 4, and the timer. I said the timer is definitely the biggest killer for me. Whatever about kind of the oh no, freaking big ass stupid what's it called, bar. But yeah, you can definitely see the sort of power on it when you get the Sunbracers kind of going, because when you get to a big boss like this is where I will say a lot of people had a lot of their work cut out for them as well, like on Ribbon and everything. You just toss these around like, oh, it's just absolute carnage, and I love the effect. I mean, rip the FPS, but my good god, with the Sunbracers, they're just so beautiful. Obviously, the duration with that, it's only 2 seconds, so it might not make the biggest deal, but I mean, I want my stuff to last as long as I can, boys. I want to last longer, like every other man, okay? We all want to last longer. Sometimes you just can't. I will still say, though, I am very sad that kind of these nerfs are coming in. It's probably warranted. I mean, I would have still, as soon as Well got kind of nerfed and it was kind of, we're talking about solar builds and everything, I kind of felt like the next build was pretty much just going to be Sunbracers if you're going to use solar. Is, of course, you can still go in with the Well if you want to, but solar, it was just, or Sunbracers were just so much kind of fun in like Tiger Rich environments like this. You can definitely see, you can get it going so freaking easy. Like, I mean, oh my god, look how easy this is. And is he already dead? Oh god, you guys are heroes. But it was just so easy. One melee kill, you get all of them going, the freaking carnage. I just love it so much, and it's such a shame that they are going to be changing it a bit. I mean, I would love the duration stay. That's all I really want. Reduce the amount of grenades, fine, you know, it's not too big a deal, but the duration is definitely going to be the biggest kicker, because, I mean, it's just such a beautiful freaking exotic. And, I mean, why are we nerfing Osiris as well? He's got those Sunbracers on, even though he uses a strand subclass, am I right? Well, that is it for me, and of course, the Sunbracer gauntlets themselves. As I said, with the new patch, or not patch, but with the new notes that we got today, final shape, these are going to be getting a little bit of a nerf. I don't think they're dead and buried. I think they'll still be usable, but man, look how sick these things look. Oh my god, if I only got the ornaments. These are Osiris's. I mean, as I said, Osiris, he's using the freaking Sunbracers on a strand stone class, but we're nerfing Osiris before he actually fights the witness. What are we doing, Bungie? What are we doing? But obviously this nerf, as I said, it was probably somewhat warranted, but I will say overall that I'm kind of sad that they are reducing the duration, because longer duration was always the thing with Sunbracers. As I said, since D1, long duration solar grenades was always the thing, and back in D1, you didn't get unlimited. You got 1 grenade, but it used to just last so much longer. I think it was pretty much double the time of the normal grenade. Maybe it's just me being biased toward the warlocks because I have a decent build that I really like using PvE, and it's getting taken away from me. Maybe I'm like every other freaking hunter, and like I'd say Titan as well, PvE. They get nerfed a lot. But I will say, yeah, the Sunbracer kind of nerfed. This will be coming final shape and everything. So rip to the warlock mains who thought, oh, we lost. Well, we'll still stick with Sunbracers. Yeah, your Sunbracers are getting changed too. They're really going for us. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like, and if you see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.